So I've laid out a number of different baits that are excellent for catching king salmon. And I'm gonna start with artificials. These are all essentially different kinds of jigging spoons, okay? This is designed more for vertical jigging, kind of a straight up and down kind of thing. This is a Castmaster classic jigging spoon. This is a Swedish pimple. Both of these, obviously they can be casted. They also can be vertical jigged, and you can kind of sort of do hybrid casts with these, but these are all deadly for catching kings when they're staging right before they come in the river. Another technique would be twitching jigs, okay? And a lot of the same water that you'd use a jigging spoon in, you can use jigs, okay? And you can use hair jigs like this, like these VMCs. You're gonna wanna make sure you don't buy cheap ones, buy ones that have good hardware. The VMCs are pretty good. You could use something like this, a jig and a gulp, something to that effect, maybe 3/8, half ounce, maybe even more, depending on how deep the water is. And this technique can also be deadly for king salmon. For shallow water trolling, there's a number of different baits that you could try. I like some of the classics. I love a Hottentot. I think this bait doesn't get enough hype. You catch everything on them. Kings are no exception. Again, always make sure good hardware. Wiggle warts, I should have got out a magwort for this. Magworts are the larger size of this, but some of these baits that Storm makes, these are great, deadly for kings. Can't go wrong with a flicker shad. King's Pound flicker shads. And there are other crankbaits and such that are gonna be great for shallow water trolling for kings too. River mouths, harbors, the marinas, before they really come all the way in the river, and sometimes even in the river too. When they get in the river, so long as we're still talking artificial baits, it's hard to beat spinners. I love the Blue Fox Vibrax, but anything with a French style blade like that, those are really my favorites. Caught tons of kings and steelheads on these over the years. One of the things I have to mention is if you're gonna be throwing artificial lures that maybe have, you know, larger hooks like this number 5 Blue Fox Vibrax, make sure you check the regulations in those rivers, because they may have some regulations for your hook shank, the gap that's in between your hook. And you're gonna wanna make sure that you do that so that you're not doing something illegal as you're fishing for these salmon. I'm sure I didn't cover everything in this short video, so if there's other baits that you guys know are really productive for kings this time of year, go ahead and drop that in the comments. If you found this information to be beneficial to you, please make sure that you like this and favorite the video, drop a comment, say what's up. All of that goes a long way to help me continue to create informative content just like this.